Welcome back to Good Evening KU. I'm Fabian.
And I'm Alyssa, and this is actually our last show, so let's make it a good one. Today's actually our producer's brother's birthday, too, so happy birthday, Danny. For our first topic, we're going to talk about the Met Gala. So did you see any outfits you really liked?
I saw a lot of outfits, and they were all over the place.
Yeah.
But the first outfits I saw that I was like, oh shoot, it's the Met Gala was like Lady Gaga's.
Yeah, me too. I think that was like the standout outfit of the night because I think she had 4 different outfits.
Yeah.
And it took her 16 minutes just to like do her entrance like on the red carpet. So like that was like all over everywhere, and I think she hit the theme pretty well. The theme was camp, which I mean, I wasn't very familiar with before the Met Gala had that as their theme, but apparently it's like, what did you say it was earlier?
It was like the camp is basically like over the top fashion,
Yeah.
like ironic fashion that you wouldn't really wear.
Yeah, so I think she did that for sure. Like her eye makeup was really cool. It had like spikes coming off of it. Like, that probably wasn't very comfortable either. But another person I thought was really, like her outfit was really cool was Kim Kardashian. Like it looked like she like just stepped out of like the ocean. Like it literally looked like she was wet somehow.
It confused me at first.
I
Like,
know.
did she just take a shower?
I know. Like even the makeup, like it like had like spots on her that looked like literally like that had water on it. Like it was so cool. And then Kylie Jenner, loved her outfit. That was probably one of my favorites. The purple is just like so pretty.
I saw a picture with her. It was like Kylie, Kendall, and it was somebody else who was like wearing like a blue dress. Oh, Zendaya.
Zendaya, yeah.
And like it was comparing him to like the 3 characters in like Ella Enchanted because they all like were wearing like a similar colors.
Yeah. Zendaya had like a literal Cinderella outfit. Like she had, the designer came up to her during her entrance and like waved a wand, and her dress like lit up and expanded like it does in Cinderella, and it was so cool. Like that was just like so out of the box, I thought. And then another pretty out of the box one was Katy Perry.
I was not like the biggest fan of it because I was like, all right, it's a chandelier.
Yeah, it's typical Katy Perry, but I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if it was on theme or not, but
Well, didn't she like change to like a hamburger later
yeah,
on?
later on. There's like a video on Twitter of her changing into a hamburger, and like J-Lo was like walking behind her, and J-Lo just looks so confused, like what is happening, but yeah, that was funny. And then other big news, the royal baby was born on Monday, I think.
Yeah, the first ever like royal biracial baby.
Yeah, that's huge. That's like amazing. And do you like the name Archie?
It's fitting. I like it.
Yeah, I think they have to like stick to a certain like tone with their names.
They can't keep it like too basic or else.
Yeah, or like modern. They can't do like modern names really. Like it has to be like classic. I think it's a cute name, but yeah, it's really cool that she's also like American, and like it's just a big step I think for that kind of thing with like equality and like not being so whitewashed. But another thing we should talk about is Game of Thrones, which, do you watch Game of Thrones?
I do not, but I remember getting on Twitter and everybody was like, the Starbucks cup. I'm like, what Starbucks cup?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones, and I didn't even notice it while I was watching, but then like the next day I went on Twitter and everyone was talking about how they left a Starbucks cup on the like table that they were eating at during one of the scenes. And like it's kind of a big deal because like, I mean, it was set in such ancient times. There's no way there could be a Starbucks.
Yeah, like it's such a modern cup.
Yeah, so that was a big deal.
Yeah,
and I think they fixed it. But
yeah, I think they fixed it, but like somebody definitely lost their job that day.
Yeah, but I also heard that they made Starbucks got $2.3 billion worth of free advertising just from that the whole cup debacle. Which is crazy because they probably didn't even need that advertising anyways. And it wasn't even a Starbucks cup. It was some other coffee brand. So
like enough college students go there already. Like,
yeah.
They don't need more money.
Yeah. Then there's like some new albums coming out, you said,
Oh
right?
yeah. The Tyler Creator I heard is coming up with an album later this month, like the May 17th.
Yes.
And I'm very excited because like the last album I loved.
Yeah.
I listened to too much.
Yeah.
But I'm like really excited because like it's gonna be like my summer album, like to get ready, just like have that summer feeling again.
Yeah.
And then Mac DeMarco's also coming out with an album.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And because he's been releasing like some songs, like he released one like 2 days ago, and then he released one like last April, like a month ago. But like I'm really looking forward to like hearing both albums.
Yeah, me too. Have you seen either of them live?
Sadly, no.
I know, same. That would be amazing, though.
I had like one chance last year to see Tyler and KC,
He was here? Oh,
yeah, he was in KC last year, but I was like too broke to see him, so I'm like all my friends got to see him. Like I don't have enough money.
Wait, where did he go? Like where did he play at?
I think like Midland.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
That makes sense. All right. Well, we're looking forward to those albums, and I think that's it. But stay tuned for what's coming up next on Good Evening KU.
For college students, waking up early every morning is not easy. Students are busy with attending class, doing homework, projects, extracurricular activities, and balancing a healthy social life. When behind on sleep, students tend to fall behind on classwork, and classes may tend to become optional. Fatigue will affect a student's mood and ability to be productive on an average school day. If a student is falling behind in classwork, it will build up and cause stress and create a feeling of being in a giant hole. If people at this age keep short, unhealthy sleep schedules, it will affect their ability to sleep later on in their lives. All students should try different ways to maintain a healthy sleep schedule to keep them as active as possible throughout the day. Students can try going to bed earlier, take naps throughout the day, avoid cell phone use before falling asleep, or listen to relaxing music to help them sleep. The sooner you develop a healthy, consistent sleep schedule, the sooner you will get back to more enjoyable, energized days.
Hi, I'm Molly Whisker, and I'm here interviewing Jordan.
Hi.
And she's going to be talking about her new hired position with the UDK.
I am. So I think it was on Monday. I just got the position as the Associate Arts and Culture Editor.
Awesome.
For the University Daily Canton. So I'm really excited about this position because instead of just being like a news correspondent, and so the news correspondent position is also like known as the writing position.
Okay.
Those are unpaid. I'm going to be getting paid,
Good.
so that's exciting,
Of
right?
course, yes.
A little money in my pocket. But also I'm just excited because it's putting me in a position of authority. I get to do the hiring,
definitely.
I get to do the promoting and going into the classrooms and really telling students to come out and write if they, if haven't had any prior experience, that's totally fine. And really the arts and culture section is literally what it sounds like. So it covers everything from the arts, so dance, music.
Awesome. And that's like within Kansas?
Yeah.
Or just like the university or Lawrence, or is
Yeah.
it just general?
Yeah, we try to keep it local, so we're
Okay.
covering things in Lawrence.
Cool.
So if it's First Fridays going on downtown or an art show at the Lawrence Arts Theater. So I just wanted to provide a different perspective and just cover things locally, cover things happening on campus, and to just really show what's happening at KU.
Cool. So is this, you're a journalism student.
Yeah.
Is this kind of like what you want to do in the future, or you just, like you said, want experience and you're in a new authoritative position, and you will be an upperclassman next year, which is cool.
I will.
So
honestly, I just kind of want to like get my feet wet and learn from as many extracurricular activities as I can before it's time for me to graduate.
Definitely.
So I'm keeping my my options open. I don't know, never say never. I want to eventually be in front of the camera after graduation, but I definitely think it'll play to my advantage having the skills of what it's like to edit for a newspaper,
right, like
and
behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
So yeah, does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Awesome. But I guess since you will be an upperclassman, are you gonna prepare like with any internships this summer, or will this be part of your interning?
So this summer I'm going to be working with a company called Endpoints News.
Okay.
They're a biotech and pharma company, and they're actually on campus. So
wow.
they're looking
I've
for
never
people
heard
to
of them.
intern.
That's
Yeah.
really awesome.
And
so
it's
what
paid.
will you be doing for that position?
So they're an editorial company, and I'll be doing a little bit of everything. So they're kind of starting from the ground up. It's a husband and wife that own the company, so I'll be writing, editing, doing the marketing, just kind of everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'll look awesome on the resume and just give you every kind of experience world of journalism.
Yeah.
So I guess would you like to talk a little bit more in depth about what you're studying and what you want to do with that in the future?
Yeah, so my major is journalism, specializing in news and info.
Awesome.
And sorry, did you say what I'm going to do after I graduate?
No, like what you're going to do with this, like to prepare you for graduation.
Yeah, so I think this will prepare me for graduation just because it's going to give me the skill set that I need, and I think it's just will make me more of a like well-rounded individual, and I think it'll help me next summer when I'm applying for an internship because it'll just be a resume builder.
Awesome. Well, would you like to add anything else?
Just come right for the Kansan.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jordan.
Yeah, thanks.
This is our last interview for Good Evening KU, so it's a great way to end it. But we will be back with the news.
Good evening, I'm Carly Johnson.
And I'm Karen McCain, and this is your Good Evening KU news update.
Tristan Inaruna, a 6'10" guard and forward, announced yesterday that he is committed to play basketball at the University of Kansas. Inaruna is originally from the Netherlands and has moved to the U.S. his junior year of high school to play at Wasatch Academy in Mount Pleasant, Utah. Inaruna was also looking at Creighton in Miami to play basketball. He is ranked number 44 in the recruiting class of 2019.
Lawrence City Commissioners rejected CoreSpace's proposal to build a 612-bed luxury apartment complex called The Hub at 11th and Mass Street. Hundreds of community members came to the meeting yesterday to share their dissent, many sporting No Hub stickers and signs. The proposal received heavy criticism from the community due to its inadequate parking spaces and lack of respect for downtown's historical integrity.
A school shooting occurred in Denver yesterday and not far from Columbine High School. Authorities say the shooting started just before 2 p.m. at the K-12 STEM school in Highlands Ranch. There are two shooters, one an adult female and the other a juvenile. The shooters killed one 18-year-old student and injured 8 others. The suspects were taken into police custody.
During the shooting at STEM on Tuesday, a student stepped up and became a hero. Brendan Bialy helped save the lives of other students during the attack. Bialy helped subdue one of the gunmen during the shooting by tackling him to the ground. Like Bialy, other students risked their lives to jump the other shooter. These heroic acts by Bialy and his peers saved the lives of many other students at STEM.
An Olathe West High School student collapsed from cardiac arrest this week during a baseball game. Brennan Connell was pitching when he collapsed on the mound during a game against Blue Valley Southwest. Luckily, Connell was brought back to life by an AED and people willing to use it. Once brought back, Connell was wheeled off the field and taken to Children's Mercy Hospital, where he is recovering, alert and happy to be alive.
The KU track teams will be on the road this week as they head to Norman, Oklahoma for the Big 12 Conference Championships. Junior Bryce Hoppel will seek to extend his winning streak in the 800 meters. Hoppel has not lost an 800-meter race all season, including the NCAA Indoor Championships, where he claimed the title. The multi-events begin on Friday, with the full meeting concluding Sunday night.
And that was your Good Evening KU News Update. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back with the weather.
But as you can see, it's going to be a little chillier, but we're going to get a little bit of rain tonight with 61 degrees tonight. And then tomorrow is going to be probably the warmest day for a while, so definitely get out there and enjoy it. Today is going to be the warmest day, and then Thursday you're going to need a coat for your stop day eve activities because it's going to be a little chilly with a high of 42.
that night. And then stop day is going to be sunny and 63, as you can see. And then Saturday is going to be cloudy again, but Sunday and Monday, definitely bring your books outside to study because it's going to be the nicest days to get out there. Make sure you're really studying, though. I know it's going to be hard if the weather's really bad, or the weather's really nice, but make sure you get out there and enjoy it. Good luck with studying, everybody, and good luck with finals. I hope you enjoy the rest of the semester. We'll be back.
When you shop local in the heart of the city, you support the people that make our community thrive. The money you spend here stays here, in this place we call our home. Lawrence, Kansas, where there's good old-fashioned hometown pride. Eat local, drink local, shop local.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
So as you know, today is our last Good Evening KU, and we just wanted to thank the viewers for supporting us, and yeah, it was a good show. We had a fun time, and thank you. But do you guys have anything you'd like to add? Any fun moments, or?
It was just a great group of people, getting to know like everyone and forming like this great relationship with everyone. So awesome. Thanks, guys.
But yeah, it was a learning experience for sure, as you can tell a little bit by today's show. But, you know, we're all students, we're all doing our best, and this is something we can apply to our futures and to journalism. So thank you again for viewing, and hopefully we'll have a great show for you next semester. Bye, everyone.